G. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring topics to y'all one by one, 15-minute, 20-minute increments. It's just basically our thoughts on different topics or whatever from today's date, but from 35 and up perspective. But we also got the young bucks that's gonna give it to y'all from today's perspective. Hey, we us being over 35, we got a certain way of thinking because we came up in a certain era, and of course you got your new age things or whatever that the 20-somethings and the early 30-somethings, the way they think. So we might be a disconnect in it to where we don't understand why they think the way they think. But we just know, how we came up and what was sacred to us. So the first topic right now is going to be on wrestling and how the old school wrestling fans, sometimes, you still got some old school wrestling fans that still love the new school. But where's the disconnect between the old school wrestling fans and the new ones? So, you guys want to bring up the first topic?
So, to me, old school was the best way because they sold it a whole lot better. You knew back then wrestling was real. Wrestling was the man's soap opera. When the women were sitting back watching Days of Our Lives and stuff like that, we turned on USA Today to watch WWF. And you knew you was gonna get some action. When you got punched, that punch looked real. So they sold wrestling back in the day, and we talking about old school Junkyard Dog, George Animal Steel, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Of course, you got the Hulk Hogan, one of our favorites, Macho Man Randy Savage. You know what I'm saying? But then that was us. But I go up into what they call the Attitude Era when Shawn Michaels converted from the Rockers, and they was going into In Your House and King of the Rings and stuff like that. All that stuff was pretty darn good to me. Shawn Michaels and Bret the Hitman Hart, the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Them two was the dudes right there. Was the dudes. This man having a condition right now. He got a lot that he just want to say. Something wrong with it. We got the wrestling guru. For those that don't know, this man is the wrestling guru. Live, breathe, sleep, probably eat and drink wrestling.
Yeah, like NWO, brother.
When you play your fourth WrestleMania?
Yeah, fourth one.
I ain't never been on WrestleMania, so.
Let's just say it's a hell of an experience. So, if you ever been to Raw, it's like that for times 20. You got everybody from all over the country just seeing this event. People from Asia, Puerto Rico, Egypt, Israel, everywhere. And they all here to do the same thing. So it's for me, it's I'm in heaven because you see somebody wearing an NWO t-shirt, you're like, hey, put it up there, bro. Bam, or do the Bullet Club. You're like, hey, that's what's up. But
that's the Bullet Club.
Yeah, Bullet Club. Probably for you. Yeah. But along with what Terrell was saying, actually when you was talking about Shawn Michaels, they used to call that the next generation. Mm-hmm. So you had the golden age with Hulk Hogan. Then when Shawn Michaels was actually starting to get popular, started doing his solo career, that was the new generation along with Razor Ramon and Undertaker with the purple gloves and stuff. Mm-hmm. Then you had
the whole train.
Yeah, then you had the whole Attitude Era, which means for me, I think that's where everybody fall off. So when I go ahead and talk about wrestling, everybody always say oh, I remember the Attitude Era, or I remember when Stone Cold used to do this. And it's
dude, it was awesome.
Yeah, but don't get me wrong, and that's the thing,
I began with the Attitude Era.
And see, everybody was different. So like you said, Jay, he was into Macho Man. For me, when I was growing up, it was Hulk Hogan. Seeing dude coming out there, hulking up, boy air, you doing the big bootleg drive, you oh man, this dude dope, man.
That goes back into what I was saying as far as selling. They sold it. But back then, some of that stuff, they was actually getting hurt because they sold it too much or actually got hit.
Show fights. Hold on. Do y'all think that part of the reason why it's different now, I remember, like you said, you could name as many superstars as there was back then.
Yeah.
Now, it seems like when Vince went and bought the other two, wrestling leagues, now it seems like you're trying to gather too many people in one pot.
See, the difference is, though, the only thing I like about laugh. You probably agree with me on that. Is back in the day, you knew who was gonna win. Cause you had these nothing wrestlers that came out. You had the nothing wrestlers that came out, and
You talking like Saturday morning?
That's what you call
That's what you call it. You remember?
I forgot what it was called, but
that was
you had
always
one-
superstars.
Yeah, that's what y'all
versus
used to see.
superstars.
Wild Strowman.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, you had these nothing wrestlers like who is these guys?
I forgot what my
Until
one.
they
Even bigger than Lanny Poffo.
Oh,
Yes.
Remember?
Hey man, hey,
Oh,
we're
Barry
talking
Bonds.
about Macho Man brother like that.
Hey, you know,
AKA,
I told him my
in
guy.
case y'all know what it is, AKA the genius.
Yeah,
That was
smartest man.
yeah, AKA the
But
genius.
I think that's the reason why I'm not really into the newer one because it's way too much. You know what I'm saying? Basically, I'm older now and my attention span ain't long. But goddamn, there's too many people, too much shit going on. You know what I'm saying? So you got
The storyline is not there.
So it's a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. You
That's how I
got
feel.
trying to include too many people.
You feel like
It's like
WWE has lost its soul. That's how it is.
But is it because it's too saturated though?
I think it's because
I think it's because you got too many people who actually are talented wrestlers that they don't want to put in the forefront, and it's really, really crazy.
But that's the thing, bro. Everybody right now today, everybody's talented. Like I would pick this generation of wrestling over the old school. I hate to say it, only because they way more talented. So you mean to tell me that Kevin Owens, you don't think he can? You don't think he's talented?
That was gonna be my
I think
next
he's
question.
talented, yes.
Who do you think from the new school would survive and last long in the old school? Going against people like Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man, Hogan, Kevin Nash, people going against these wrestlers back then. Or the new school, who you think would survive?
Are you also including the Attitude Era though as well too?
I include Attitude Era. I would include Bret the Hitman Hurt. I would include Shawn Michaels. You know.
So you got 5. So you got Benoit, Chris Benoit.
I was gonna say Chris Benoit is from the old school though.
He was also in that Ruthless Aggression as well as like that.
But he's old school though.
Kurt
I'm
Angle.
talking about new school. I'm talking about like Seth Rogen and
Seth Rollins.
Rollins, whatever his name is.
So I would love me for a dream match. I would love to see either Seth Rollins or AJ Styles against Shawn Michaels. I would love to see that. I mean, of course, it will never happen. But everybody saying like
you said Shawn Michaels and who?
AJ Styles and Seth Rollins. But I would like. I think I would
Shawn
like.
Michaels.
I was going to see Undertaker versus Sting. And
Man,
it was around during the same time.
that I couldn't see it now.
Okay, so do you?
But I'm talking about them in their prime though. Undertaker in his prime. I'm talking about them in their prime going against. Because I mean, granted, it's some big beastie dudes that's in wrestling right now that's just big for no freaking reason. But I mean, how would they survive against like Junkyard Dog? You know, Junkyard Dog, when them cats was hitting cats with them chains, man. Like I said, you know, everybody knows the little hidden secret of catch the razor blade right in the hairline and stuff. But some of that stuff, man.
But you have people like Mick Foley, man.
Yeah.
You also have people like the Butcher.
But
I'm just saying.
him, you know, you had some of them that actually really did it though.
Yeah.
Really did it. You know what I'm saying? To the point where, you know, they was over in Japan and shit, wrestling barbed wire matches,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how
Taps and shit, they get slammed on tables
Yeah.
and all that stuff like man.
But I think like with today, I think it's more of a federation. So like when we was growing up, I mean, of course you had AWA, and NWA. That's where like mostly of the wrestlers that we grew up watching, like $1 Million Man and everybody, they eventually came from those federations. I think like now that we have the internet and everything, it's way more federations that we never even knew. Like you got New Japan, which was out there, but we didn't really know about it like that. You got PGW, you got Evolve Wrestling. I mean, it's a lot of them out there. And it's like so much talent. And that's why I be like, dude, like as of now, like today's wrestlers, I think they would actually take them, honestly. But it's only like a handful that you can actually choose, like saying like, yeah, I know for sure he'll destroy so back in the day.
Yeah, but what I think is that like back then though, like right now, at the storyline, you got certain people to meet that should be further than what they are.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
And they shit on like Roman Reigns probably of the newer era.
Man,
Yeah,
that's
that's
why
why
he should have been a title holder.
That's one of my
I'm talking about in held it for as long as like Seth and a bunch of others. It's like soon as he
giving
get
it,
it,
teasing me like, put the shit on a string
I
and
think
bang it
people stop
up.
messing
that motherfucker got that
That
fishing
shit
line up. You almost had it.
You almost had it there.
People
man.
start messing with Roman Reigns because of that Royal Rumble. If you know what I'm talking about, the Royal Rumble where they was mostly looking for what, Daniel Bryan.
Oh
Yeah, but see, you get cats like Daniel Bryan that goes all the way and hold the title for a long time, and you looking at, like you say, this little Billy Goat looking funny looking dude, like,
What you mean that's a long time, dude? Because every time he got it, he got hurt. Same thing with
man.
Roman.
But he had a nice reign with that. He had a longer reign of being a champion than Roman Reigns did.
Oh, okay, I'm telling you right now. Hold your thought. This is the part that really pissed me off about WWE. Why in the hell, would you let Undertaker, Cena go against each other, and then have him dominate the shit out of dude? Same thing that happened with what's that big what's up boy name?
Braun Strowman?
No, the other one,
Brock Lesnar?
Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns go against each other, and he fucking destroyed. Like this is WrestleMania. Like you can't. I kind of feel like, you know what I'm saying? You can't do the Mike Tyson thing in wrestling. Give somebody a show. But him suplexing this man 20-something fucking times, it wasn't entertaining.
Which I was laughing every time she
No,
gets
it
suplexed
wasn't
because I can't stand
entertaining,
Cena.
though.
Goldberg.
Yeah, but he
Even with
got
that though,
I was
I
Goldberg.
want to know who's gonna battle. I want to know you.
that match is actually fire though. And seeing it live, that match was dope.
I watched it on Survivor Series, and I was pissed the fuck off. I'm like, how the fuck you hit 2 moves?
Hey, but you talking about Survivor? Oh, I was talking about Mania when it was in Florida.
It was alright.
It was dope. I thought it was good.
It was better than the last one.
No, it was better than WrestleMania 20 when they fought the last time.
That was terrible.
But that match, I thought this match was better.
I don't know. I think if you go into the WrestleMania, man, WrestleMania, everybody give it they all. And to show a whole one-sided match, I didn't understand that.
I feel like Royal Rumble.
I'm just
Royal Rumble holds more.
I feel like they put Brock Lesnar 2 up on a higher pedestal.
That's what I'm trying to say.
And that's
That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
And then we did that.
I mean, there's quite a few people that just feel like they destroyed Brock Lesnar.
to me, when they brought what's my boy name that they just brought back in the old school, Goldberg.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying like if
Hold on,
anybody.
can we talk about him and Undertaker doing the trashiest match ever?
But dude, think about it. Half these new matches is trash nowadays, man. They're not the best matches. Like, I ain't gonna lie. When all of us went to WWE, when all of us went,
yeah,
some of the matches was nice. But it was quite a few of them matches, man. You seen them. It was like, hold on, dog, did you just really fall 10 times back and all you did was that? It's like, come on, man, you didn't sell it. You didn't sell it. Like, to me, the best sellers you had back then was like, you had Rock, one of the #1 oversellers, which made him a great seller. You had Shawn Michaels, who was a great seller, even though he oversold sometimes, but he was a great seller also.
I mean,
Radio edit.
for me.
Yeah,
For me, what the reason why I always respected Macho Man, why Macho Man is one of my favorite wrestlers is this. When I seen him, he was in a match with Tito Santana, and we talking about
was this for the IC time?
yeah. And we talking about, man, knockdown, drag out, you know, he hurt Bam like Shin or, you know, something like that, and he favored the Shin the whole damn time. Or he poked him in the eye, Macho Man, the whole match, his eyes closed. You know what I'm saying? He sold it, he made it seem like it was real, you know, to me.
he was one of the ones that just sold it real in depth.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm kind of disappointed with you. Out of all matches with Tito Santana, you picked Tito Santana against Macho Man?
No, I'm saying that's the first match that I saw that sold me on Macho Man.
Okay, I was like, wait a minute.
No, I seen him, come on now, I seen him with Ricky Jack and Steamboat, when he drove the building
That
to
was
his
a hell of a match.
You know what I'm saying?
Classic.
But what I'm trying to say is you got the, you know, certain wrestlers or whatever that I knew that when I seen him in a match, he was gonna give you And it's no coincidence why now every time you see a documentary on wrestling, and they give praise to who? The Macho Man.
Yeah.
You know, Diamond Dallas Page said, "Man, I owe my career."
That's because he loved the crowd. He loved
Yeah,
the crowd.
but he said Macho Man. Then he said they was finna go against each other, and Macho Man looked to him and told him, he was like, "I guess I'm gonna have to take the diamond cutter today." And you know what I'm saying? They went into the match. He wasn't supposed to win. He let him win, and that's what catapulted the DDP's career. You know what I'm saying? So
but also,
that's why I
also
like
Macho Man was kind of an asshole.
So with that being said, who sells?
He made Jake the Snake Roberts.
So with that being said, who sells the best finisher moves? So this segment right here, the old head hour, is gonna be the question segment. So the first question we got is selling. That's where we ended off at on our topic is who sells the best and who got the best sales to their finishers? Who do you think? And this is we're gonna get an old head perspective, and y'all give the new school perspective.
If I'm gonna say today, like somebody that's like taking, catching a finisher and just selling it, I'm gonna probably say Dolph Ziggler. Cause like when you watch dude, he reminds you of a Shawn Michaels. Like that's why I hate him so much. I'm like, dude, you doing the same thing like what Michaels would do. I mean, but it's true.
You probably started Michael Craig, so
Right. Oh yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. But you also got Dave Bryan, which actually he came from Shawn Michaels' wrestling school to
What you didn't learn from?
yeah. Also too, don't forget about my dude right here, the phenomenal one. He also can sell a finisher as well too. So it's a few of them out there, man. You just have to really watch. And I get it. Like it's not the same like in y'all perspective, but if you really like a fan and you don't really care, you go watch it regardless.
That's what's up. Who you think, Jeff?
Me, top of the list is always gonna be Macho Man. I think he
That's
sells.
a
About top of the ropes, arms raised. You know what I'm saying? You knew what he was gonna do at all times, and he never. I don't think he ever disappointed me ever. You know what I'm saying? Another person that I probably would have to say would be Shawn Michaels, the sharpshooter.
Rolly
No,
G.
not Shawn Michaels.
Not Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart.
Sharpshooter.
Shoot, I would have to say, I'm thinking about modern. I was about to say The Rock. Shit.
But who from the new school though?
Who from the
we
new
know The
school?
Rock. I think so. The Rock.
Sometimes John Cena can say the hell out of him. I'm just saying.
Cause he showed so the hell on them 15 fucking
Right.
suplexes.
Hey, that was the only time I was laughing when he was getting suplexed. I was like, damn, that's like almost 20 German suplexes. I was laughing the whole time.
I mean, he big enough to take all them darn suplexes.
True.
With me, I'm gonna shoot out, of course, like I already said, The Rock, but we all said The Rock, but I'm going back to Shawn Michaels. Because Shawn Michaels, when he sells his finisher move, he sells it. But then if you give him your finisher move, he's gonna sell that also.
Well, he was always good, like going against like wrestlers that were like bigger than him.
Yeah.
Like from not Andre the Giant, but Kevin Nash to like Scott Hall.
Yeah.
Anybody that was like bigger than him. Like my favorite match with him, of course, was always my top 5 is like Bret Hart against Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 12 Iron Man match.
All right, so next question. New school, best storyline. Who do you think has the best storyline right
Shoot, some of my favorites didn't go. I'm just saying.
Dang, that's hard.
Well, say who did they go? I mean, if it was
Like the Divas thing that was supposed to be Paige versus Charlotte when she broke up her brother, Charlotte Flair's brother. I forgot what his name was.
If you go talk about like storyline that I thought was actually pretty solid, but the match wasn't all that great. It was okay. It could have been better. It could have ended way better. It was the Randy Orton versus AJ Styles.
Okay.
That match was cracking. Like the whole build up and everything. Yeah.
Fine, old school.
Well, the old school with the storyline, probably was
We got a lot.
Jake the Snake versus Rick Rude when dude kept fucking with his wife.
You think so?
Damn.
Man, come on now. Come on now.
I would have thought you either said Macho
Macho Man and Jake the Snake.
or Macho Man or Hogan. That was also good too.
No, that would be my second.
hold up.
That would be my second.
I'm trying to keep us down to a minimum. We on the time frame.
My boy Raps Rule was an ass fucking hoe.
Rabbit Rule, we rule.
The first thing I like to say,
him and the ass man. So, with that being said, last and final question. Rolly, me and you will answer these questions because they answered the other question. New school, and I'm gonna take old school. I'm gonna take new school. You take old school. Cause the one I feel for this next question, I have to take new school. Who has the oddest storyline right now to you? You can do old school or new school. No
Hold on, you talking about back in the day?
No, it don't matter. Open forum. Who has the weirdest one to you? Weirdest storyline?
What the hell going on with Bray Wyatt right now? That's what I want to know.
I like it.
I like you, but I'm saying like.
Okay, so with that, I'm gonna go with New Day.
Mr. Rogers?
To me, a bunch of big black dudes running around talking about booty-os with unicorn horns out their head. The weirdest to me.
However,
with that being said,
but you gotta also realize too, Kofi Kingston is our first African American world heavyweight
and
champion.
I will give him that. So with that being said, we want to say thanks for watching the Old Heads. This is us on our first debut. Want to thank the young wrestling one for coming on out. We appreciate you, sir. Rolly G. And on behalf of Javon and myself, we see y'all on the next one.
OldHead Hour, out.